Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel. And thank you for all of you that came out to my video yesterday, to all my videos. I thank you all very, very, very much. It helps this single mom when you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps a lot. Well, guys, today I wanted to bring this subject up because I was in the store just a little bit ago, and there was a young girl with her mother in the makeup aisle. And the mother was telling the girl, oh, you don't need all that makeup, you don't need so much, blah, blah, blah. And the young girl, she looked like she was all of, I don't know, maybe 17, 18, something like that. And she's, you know, getting all this makeup stuff. And the young girl was like, Mom, I know what I'm doing. I need this stuff. I need this stuff. And that just got me to thinking about how insecure, this is mainly to women. I'm sure there's a lot of men out there too who aren't all that secure in the way they look. But this is concerning like women who really, and girls, young girls, who they're just not happy with how they look. I know I grew up very insecure, very, very insecure about how I looked. I never, to this day, I still, you know, I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, ugh. I've never been one who looked at myself in the mirror and thought, oh, you look so pretty. No, never been that one. Just haven't. Yeah, it makes me wonder how it all began, that women, you know, unless they do their hair, do their makeup, wear certain clothes, blah, 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 oh, you're just not pretty enough. You're not good enough. To me, it's so, so sad. And it has gone to the extent that, you know, over the last several years, plastic surgeons, well, it's a boon to them. Girls that are young, I mean young girls, who they haven't even finished forming yet. They haven't even finished growing to be what they're going to actually look like as an adult. An adult, you know, in your maybe late 20s, 30s, whatever. It's amazing how much when you look at a picture of yourself when you were a kid, a teenager, as opposed to when you were, you know, 30, 40, 50 and above, it's amazing. But you hear about all these young girls getting all kinds of procedures done, and it blows my mind. And the sad thing of it is so many of them end up looking so unnatural, just so unnatural, not normal. You know, they get those big old high cheekbones, they get Botox to where they look like, you know, they're just, oh hi, oh that's so funny, yeah, oh that's really funny. They have no expression anymore. I'm just being honest. And it's so strange how it got to where people are, or mainly women, are so insecure about their looks. So insecure. And I know it doesn't help if you're involved with a man or a partner, if you're gay, if you have a female partner and you're a female. It doesn't help if they never, you know, compliment you on your looks. If they never tell you, you look beautiful today, or you look so pretty, or whatever. That doesn't help. My first husband, because I was married at 18 like an idiot. I mean a real idiot who gets married at 18 and is smart. No, not me. Sorry for any of those that did do that. No, I'm not calling you stupid. It's just in my case, not very smart. But I will say that he did used to tell me I was pretty, I was beautiful, that sort of thing. That marriage lasted 3 years. I mean, we were too young. We didn't know what love was, and he was a heavy drinker, so I was not about to stay with him, and he was abusive too. Well, my second husband, who he would never compliment me. I would have to ask. You know, like if I got all dolled up, or like we were going to go out or something, and I got all dressed up and did my makeup and hair and my nails and what have you, I never heard, "You look so pretty," or "Honey, you look beautiful tonight," or anything like that. No, I would have to ask. I'd come out all dolled up, right? And the first thing would be, "How do I look? Do I look okay?" That type of thing. Yeah, he was not one to compliment me all the time. And that, I remember that used to hurt me. That really used to hurt my feelings a lot, because that was my husband. But how many of you are insecure about the way you've looked? I know a lot of you will say, "Oh, I don't care anymore. If you don't like how I look, that's fine." That's how I am now. Now I'm like that. Now I'm like, at 70 years old, I don't care. You don't like how I look, how I dress? See you later, alligator. That's what I always say to my grandson. And he always answers with, "After a while, crocodile." But how many of you are still struggling with how you look? Whether it be you're not happy with your face, you're not happy with your hair, you're not happy with your body, you're just not happy with something about yourself, and you're very insecure about your looks. I know this applies to all ages. This is not something that's just with young girls. I mean, I still look in the mirror and I go, you're whatever. But I'm not insecure about it in the way of it's affecting how I am in my life. I just look at myself and I'm like, you're just average, no big deal. But I know that can really affect a lot of women. It can affect their well-being, their mental state about life, that they don't look perfect. And especially when I see older women, doing all that they do to themselves, the plastic surgery, the fillers, the this, the that, the heavy makeup. Especially when I see older women with really heavy makeup, it's like, do they not realize how bad that really looks? How it even ages them more. The older you get, the less makeup, as they say, less is more. The older you get, the less makeup looks better. Because if you keep it real heavy, it just ages you. It really ages you. And I've seen the before and afters. Like I'll get online, see the before and after of heavy makeup versus lightly applied makeup, but still, visible. Yeah, it's quite a huge difference. And then when I see, like, sometimes I've been out and about at the stores, whatever, and I see an older woman who has obviously had plastic surgery done. I mean, obviously. Her face is like, it's pulled back like this, and she's got that look. Her forehead is pulled back real tight. I mean, it just astounds me that a plastic surgeon, because they don't care. They're just worried about being filthy rich, and they are. Plastic surgeons, they don't give a rat's what about you and how you look. All they care about is, tell me what you want and I'll do it. Yeah, and it's sad. It's sad that a plastic surgeon won't say, "You know what? I won't do that too, because it will not look natural. It will not look good." I've seen some celebrities, oh, Pixie. I've seen some celebrities that they have literally turned into some kind of a freak. With what they've had done to their faces. I mean, you talk about insecure, to where they want this they want this young face and head on this old body. That freaks me out. And it just makes me wonder, why is there so much insecurity? Obviously society has helped that. You see the comments from men. Sorry guys, but I'm being honest here. You see the comments from men who, "Oh, she's fat, she's ugly, oh, she's a dog, oh, she should go get some help," blah, blah. You see that all the time, which is really, really cruel. It's extremely cruel that men do that. And yes, I know you men are going to say, women make comments about men too. Yes, they do. But you don't see men going, you don't see tons and tons of men. Pixie, no. Pixie, no. Sorry, guys. Come on. Out. She might hit the camera. out. Come on. No. No, no, no. No, baby. Sorry, guys. No. You don't see tons of men going out there getting, no. No, Lily. Sorry, guys. I got to be firm with her or she'll keep trying to, she'll go nuts. You don't see tons of men out there getting drastic surgery all the time and fillers and Botox and all this other stuff. You don't see that, especially in Hollywood. You don't see a whole lot of that with men, do you? It's always the women in Hollywood. All the celebrities, all the rich, not just celebrities in terms of Hollywood, but rich people. You see the women getting to where they don't even look like humans anymore. They look like they're some kind of a doll or something. I don't know. Pixie, come here. Sorry, guys. Today's just one of these days. Come here. But yeah, it's when I see some of these famous people, we'll say that, or wealthy people, and you see the woman, the man still looks like he does. 9.5 times out of 10, he looks however he looks at his age. And then they have this wife who is approximately the same age, but she's had so much work done. It's like, all you got to do is look at her and you're like, oh my God, look at all the work she's had done. How is it they don't notice that this does not look natural at all? Not at all. I think it's so sad that our society has made it to where we're just not accepted as we are. We're not accepted to grow old gracefully. I give big old kudos to Pamela Anderson. I mean, I give her big kudos. She is done with the makeup. She's done with putting on. I watched a video of her last night where she said, yeah, you want to do me up with makeup and everything, my hair all over for a role, an acting role, fine. But in real life, no. She's done. She's like, this is who I am. This is what I look like without all the tons of makeup and hair jobs, you know, just and she's happy. She's very content now with who she is and what she looks like. And I think that's wonderful. I think she's a good role model for a lot of young girls and women to not be so focused on how you look to the outside world and whether or not you're going to be accepted or whether you're going to be judged. You just be who you are. It's like me, for instance. Never in a million years, say 10 years ago, even less than that, would I have thought I'd be on making a video without makeup. Never. I would have been like, you can shoot me first. I was that way, and as I've mentioned in a video long ago, it was my daughter who helped me be this comfortable with what I am, because we went to Target one day and she had no makeup on. There I was, all made up, hair, the whole works, just to run into Target. And I looked at her and I thought, you know what, she doesn't care. She doesn't care that she's not full of makeup and everything just to go to Target. And I thought, why can't I do that? Why can't I be secure enough to do that? So I started venturing out of the house slowly but surely without makeup. I always had my sunglasses on, and I'd put a little lipstick or gloss on, and I would keep my sunglasses on. Well, now I've gone to where, you know what, I take my sunglasses off, put them on my head when I'm in the store to see what I'm looking at. I don't care anymore. I used to do the same when I'd go to my dentist. Oh my God, all my makeup, which was so dumb, because your face, when you're having major work done, you know, your face gets all splattered all over. They're wiping it off of you. I stopped wearing makeup to the dentist. It's like, it's the dentist, for God's sake. So yeah, I just wonder how many of you, whatever your age, maybe, you know, deep inside you are still a little insecure. Yeah, I feel better when I put makeup on. I won't dare. Oh, sorry, having trouble still with my teeth. But no. I have. I do. I admit I feel good when I put makeup on. I do. I feel good when I put makeup on. But I don't want that to define me anymore. I don't want it to be where I don't feel good about myself at all unless I have makeup. I just don't. No, baby. I'm not going to let you bark. Oh, today is a day with these dogs. But yeah, I don't want it to define me anymore. But I will. Yes, of course I'll admit. When I put it on, I feel good. It feels good to be kind of made up. And I don't wear heavy makeup, not at my age especially, no more. I used to wear it kind of heavy, I admit, but I stopped that because I saw a picture of myself one time with the way I used to do my makeup, and no, that didn't cut it. So yeah, I feel good, but I don't feel bad without it. No more. I used to, but no more. And I just think it's really sad that we can't be just who we are as women without feeling like, oh, I don't have my makeup done, I don't have my hair done, oh, I don't know, that sort of thing. And that's how it is for a lot of young girls, young women, older women. And they're always pushing everything online, on TV, use this wrinkle-free cream. There's this plastic surgeon. There's this fat buster place, There's always something pushing it at women to do something about how they look. Always. And in my view, that just can't be good for young girls growing up, for, like the teenagers and young women. It can't be good to constantly have that bombarded the way it is and has been for many years. I remember a time when that sort of thing didn't exist on TV, in the commercials. Now it's everywhere. To use this drug to lose weight, to go to this place to help you get rid of fat, to have this plastic surgery done to remove fat or remove your wrinkles, to have this done to fill in any little, like my 11 here. No, I'm not going to go get Botox. I've seen what the results can be if it goes wrong. No, thank you. I'm not going to risk that just to say, oh, my 2 little 11 lines are gone. No, I'm not going to risk putting all that poison and toxin in my body. I'm not going to risk my life going under anesthesia all the time. Some of these celebrities, especially in Hollywood, man, do they have the procedures, one right after the other. And it's like, you are literally risking your life to look in a way that you think is acceptable to everybody out there. I can't fathom that. It's one thing if you have one procedure done for whatever reason, but when you hear about somebody, I got this done, I got that done, I got a chin implant, I got cheek implants, I got this, I got that, I had my neck pulled up, I had my eyes done, I had my forehead pulled up, I had my eyebrows done. It's like, oh my God, no. I mean, I'm, at 70, I'm like, if you don't like the way I look, if you don't like the way I'm aging, then please look, oh, sorry guys, I'm still having trouble talking with my new dentures, then please look away. Just look away. Don't look at me. Go look at somebody that's all plastic surgeryed up. And don't get me wrong, there are some that have some done and it looks totally natural. If that's what it takes to make themselves happy, I guess so. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being insecure about your looks to the point that you're unhappy with yourself. You're just unhappy with who you are and what you are, because society has made you feel that you're supposed to look a certain way in order to be attractive or in order to be beautiful or pretty or accepted by men, that sort of thing. That's what I'm talking about. And